the good life. Welcome back to the family. In the ancient days, back thousands of years back, sex was spiritualized. Sex is a very spiritual practice and is a very spiritual way of life. That this our present life, this our present world that we're living now, they have make everything mostly about sex, and that is the most important. That is why it's very, very important. That's why they use sex. That's why they use those images nude to advertise things to you, because they know that in your deep subconscious mind, your subconscious mind, the truth, your right senses know that sex is very important. So they only use sex and all those romantic stuff to advertise things for you to buy, and that is just business for you. And in the ancient days, sex was spiritualized, and it is like that because they know what sex is. They know how sex is very, very important for our creation. For the creation of man, you must have sex. You and that woman, you and that man, you must make love. You must have sex for you to give birth to your child. For you to bring a new woman, for you to create a new human being, you must have sex. That is how sex is very, very important. People today, I grew up thinking that sex is just penetrate, just make love, and that is all. But there's more to sex. Sex is very, very important, and sex should be also like it should be also be like one of the most important things in our life also. It should not be like sex is just when I just want to make sex, I'll make sex. Sex should be looked upon as a very important thing, that we shouldn't just take lightly that I'll make sex when the time comes. That's why they will wait. I grew up hearing that you must be 21 before you make sex. You must be 18 before you make sex. But sex is a very important thing, and if you want to make love, that's why you see where I grew up, where I continue my growth from 18 upward, my age in Europe. From 14 years, you start hearing that people are young children are making love, are kissing, they are having boyfriend and girlfriend, and that is how life is supposed to be. You don't need to tie yourself down and think that you don't have to make love. I have to remain virgin until I'm married. You want to make love, you want to make sex, but they said that purposely that you shouldn't make love until you want to marry, because you know that you can mistakenly get unwanted pregnancy, and that is right also. So as I was saying before, in the ancient days, sex is very spiritualized, and that's why you see in the Hindu's world today, you see all those images, those sculptures. Also in ancient Egypt practiced all those, did all those before, and also in other parts of Africa, not only in Egypt. Egypt is just like where they make everything more popular, that this is where everything, but Africa is Africa. Egypt is the upper side of Africa. The remaining part of Africa too knows all this, because there's that connection within the geographical environment. So that's why you see all those sculptures, all those drawing, all those images about sex, making sex, all those doggy style, all those things, people making horror sex. It's all ancient. It's nothing new. That's why they say there's nothing new under the sun. But people have kept this back, hidden away, and when it's time for them to bring it out, to make the public know about it, it will not be like gold, it will not be like important thing. Now you have to pay for it. Now you have to break your back. Now you have to spend gold. You have to spend your energy to get to see what your ancient people knows already. and it's just like part of their life. There's not a big deal in it. But now they'll bring them out, and we that we didn't know, that we weren't brought up with the truth. We were brought up with deceptions up and down. Every system. What we are living now is all about deception. Deception is the system that we're living. That's why truth cannot be easily be grasped and taken as this is it, because people have been doctrined and doctored to appreciate lies and appreciate deception more than what we help them, what we grow them. So sex is not a new thing. Sex is not only you making love in the night and go to bed. When you are making love, when you are making sex, know that you are having a very, very deep spiritual practice. Having a spiritual practice. That's why you see that the animals today out there, when they make love, the animal, they must give birth. They must give birth. The woman, the female animal must give birth. I think that's how it was supposed to be. But now they have made sex a commercial stuff. When they can make it to go and pay for you to make love out there, that is, they have destroyed the sacred aspect of the sex. They have made everything commercial. Everything commercial. That's why now, even though before you marry a person, you might have to go and pay that bride price to the family. You might have to go and pay this thing. You might have to go and put yourself in the court that you are married now, that you will pay for you to even do the court wedding, all those things. Everything have been commercialized. People are seeing sex as a very important thing again. They don't know what sex is about. People, it's only when you have come awake, when you have become conscious very, very much, that you know that sex is not only just about you penetrating, you having romance, you feeling horny. Apart from those enjoyment that you get there, always know that you are having a spiritual experience. You're having a spiritual experience. In the sex that reincarnates us, in the sex, that is the most powerful thing about sex. It's sex that reincarnates you. It's sex that reincarnates me, that brought us back here. Our past life, we have forgotten them. Now we are just here. Where were you before? Who were you before? You don't know. But thanks to the sex, thanks to love, thanks to the penetration. And that's why you see that there's, in part of the world, you see that various cultures always celebrate, and they always celebrate the penis day. They will raise the penis up and start dancing in all those Hindu side and the many part of the world. And that is very important also, for you to know that sex is not just only about you making love. It's about you coming back, you bringing someone. You have the potential to bring back someone. You have the potential to reincarnate someone through your sex, through our life force energy, which is the sperm. Then the womb bring forth new life. And the vagina also. Hope you enjoyed this message today, family. I will catch you in the next one. Stay positive as always. Respect the good life.